Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The English Sailor, the ultimate channel to leverage and beef up your vocabulary skills. So let's start with today's vocabulary. Well, the picture you are seeing is one of the most sensational events that took place in the year 2011, where tens of thousands of people have descended on Cairo's Tahrir Square for a peaceful march of a billion, demanding the end of authoritarian rule. But did they all come by themselves? No. There will certainly be a revolutionary icon behind who has aroused the rebellion in millions of people. And you can call such kind of a person an incendiary person. So an incendiary person is someone who can arouse action or rebellion, or a criminal who illegally sets fire to a property. So incendiary means something which is more than flammable. It means explosive in both a literal and a figurative way. If you are a radical who changes the world by exciting people and makes as many enemies as followers, then you are an incendiary figure. The speeches you give that rile people up are incendiary. Incendiary, arousing to action or rebellion, or a criminal who illegally sets fire to property. And next. So let's say you have been given one of the difficult tasks and you were not completely positive about it. I mean, you have a doubt about yourself that whether you will be able to do it or not. But whereas you find one of your colleagues who says, don't worry man, let's do it, we will do it together. So nothing but that you can call that colleague to be a sanguine person. So if you are sanguine about a situation, that means you're optimistic that everything is going to work out fine. As to the justice system, let's say the usage, as to the justice system, he is less sanguine. Abraham's servant, though not very sanguine of success, does all in his power to earn it. The CEO is dead, and the rest may not be so sanguine as he was. So if you are sanguine about a situation, that means you are optimistic that everything is going to work out fine. So imagine that you are the captain of a ship and it got trapped in a severe cyclonic storm. Then in order to avoid the ship from getting capsized, you have to bust your behind and shed blood, sweat and tears to avoid the mishap. After successfully reaching the shore, you can say, "Oh my God, I have endured significant travails to prevent the ship from getting capsized." So here comes the word travail. If you have had to work really very hard to achieve something, you can say, "I have endured significant travails to be in a position where I am standing today." She thanks God for giving her strength to give through the day's travails. Once she reached its gates, the worst of her travails would be over. Oh my God, this word itself will be so terrifying, because many experts and scholars they really feel difficult in explaining this particular subject. So something which is really very difficult to explain can be called as inexplicable. So something which is inexplicable means something it can't be explained, it doesn't make sense. So let's come to the usages. Winners, yes, they have an inexplicable desire to grab for more. When he arrived, he collapsed inexplicably inside the hospital. So something which is inexplicable can't be explained. So what is your impression when you just look at Mother Teresa? Of course, she is charitable, kind-hearted, large-hearted, open-hearted, and whatnot. In fact, you can just call her as a godly person. And what is the term that you can use to describe such kind of a person is benevolent. So someone who is charitable, good-hearted, kindly, large-hearted, open-hearted, and sympathetic, you can call them benevolent. Let's come to the usage. The benevolent gentleman left a further sum of $5,000 to be divided among the poor. Benevolent, someone who is a charitable, good-hearted, kindly, large-hearted, open-hearted and sympathetic. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. In case if you have any feedback or suggestions, please do write in the comment sections below. I will definitely look into it. So thank you so much for watching once again. Have a great day.